So I'm going to show you how to take your Foursquare writing and turn it into a paragraph. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing my screen.
I will be back.
Okay. Let me move. There we go. All right. So everyone, you should be able to see the Foursquare writing on the screen. Mine is different than yours because I have a different question. I don't want to give you guys the same question or have you see me do the same question because I want your own ideas when it comes to your writing about school or home. So what I have here, mine is, would you rather play baseball or soccer? My topic, you can see over here.
The parallel was how
So this is my topic, and it says, I would rather play baseball instead of soccer. Then I come over and I have first. Let's see what's going on really fast. I've got to do this.
And if these ones go that way, they'll never meet.
We are really.
So the blue ones that we're gonna eat.
Can we mute our screens? Hi, Kelly. Glad you joined us, buddy. I'll have you share with us at the end of the writing lesson, okay?
Yeah.
So can we mute our screens so that everyone can hear what's going on?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Kelly.
Okay, so how do you do it? Oh.
Did you see the little microphone? There you go. Good job, Kane. Okay. So back over here with the Foursquare writing, I have my first reason. First, I enjoy hitting the ball. Then in my next, Ellie, will you please mute your screen? Thank you very much. All right. So then in my next area, I have next, I love running the bases. And then in conclusion, it says, in conclusion, baseball is what I would rather play. So I have the 4 sentences that I have that I want to use that I'm going to now turn into a paragraph. And that's important for you guys to pay attention because that's what you're supposed to be doing today. I know that I'm writing it out. You know what? Actually, let me type it out so that you guys can see that. Since you guys are going to be typing it, most of you. So let me go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start by writing the question, typing the question. My question was, would you rather play baseball or soccer? So this is the title. So when I'm using it as a title, each of the words are going to be capitalized. Unless it's words like or, the, and, is, then they're not capitalized. And then I have a question mark because remember, it's a question. So now I'm going to start looking at my actual details, my Foursquare writing. If I come over here and look at my Foursquare writing, my topic is, I would rather play baseball instead of soccer. My sentence again was, I would rather, and look, would is right here in my sentence up here. Rather is right here, so I should be able to spell those words correctly. I would rather, play is up there as well, baseball instead of soccer. Now, do you notice I did not capitalize anything in this sentence except for I? Nothing should be capitalized except for I, because I didn't use any places. There aren't any dates. Now I need to come back and I need to look at my second sentence. My second sentence is the one that starts with first. It says, first, I enjoy hitting the ball. So my first reason that I would rather play baseball is because I enjoy hitting the ball. I need to leave a space after soccer and the period. Now I need to capitalize my word first. As I'm doing this, I'm remembering in my head that IR says Then I need a comma. Then I need a space. I should not look like that. It should not be a lowercase letter for the word I. It must be capital. First, I, N, J, oi. Each of those, that word right there is a word you could blend. We've done oi. First, I enjoy hitting. Now, what happens if I do this? I'm not going to move it because it'll fix the word. Does this word right here say hitting? Let me know. Hitting. Did it say hitting or hiting? What did it say? Hitting or hiting?
Hiting?
It said hiting. That's right, Kelly. Thank you for answering. It said hiting. So, in order for it to be hitting, I have to go back and I have to have two T's. Hitting. But it wasn't just hitting. I enjoy hitting the ball. Then I have to have a period at the end. Now I have two sentences. I have taken my sentences from the Foursquare writing, looking like this, and I have turned them into the start of a paragraph, like this. I've put the sentences next to each other. Now I need to see what my third sentence is. It starts with next. It says, next, I love running the bases. So I need to make sure I have a capital N in next, because that's the start of the first word of the sentence, comma, I love. Once again, if you notice this over here, running has two N's. Running has to have two N's there. Okay. So, coming back over here, I love running the bases. If I do this, that says it would be bass, even though it's not with the extra S. But it's not bass. I need base is. Remember when we've done ES, more than one goes after S, SH, CH, TCH. Oh, I already did the S. S, SS, X.
Yeah.
This is one right there. Okay, we have the S, ES. So, what needs to go at the end of my sentence now? Who can tell me that? Let's see, someone raised their hand. Kane, what needs to go at the end of my sentence? Kane, do you remember what needs to go at the end of the sentence?
Period.
Derek, is he right?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so I need to come back here and add a period at the end. Next, I love running bases. Now I have to go to my conclusion, which is my fourth sentence. And it says, in conclusion, and it's right there, the word in conclusion. So I can copy it right from the Foursquare that Mrs. Scott gave me. In conclusion, comma, baseball is what I would rather, play. That is how I could type my 4 sentences. Now what I want to show you, because some of you may be actually doing it at home on paper and then taking a picture and sending that to me. So what I'm going to do, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I could write that on regular paper. So pardon me as I move my computer around. All right. I'm going to write my first sentence now. Sorry if you don't see me. I want to make sure it's black so that it's proper writing. All right. My topic sentence, I would rather play baseball.
I'm going to show you my pantry.
Okay, just a minute. I would rather play baseball. I'm going to come over here. Instead of soccer. Now I come to where it says first. I make my capital F for first, and then my comma. I enjoy hitting. I've got to come back down here because I ran out of space. Hitting the ball. Whoops. Now I go to my third sentence, which is next. I start with a capital N because it starts a new sentence. Next, and a comma. I love. I ran out of room, so I need to come down here. Running. Running the bases. Period. Because that's the end of that idea. It's the end of that thought. Now I have one sentence left to write, and that is my sentence that starts with in conclusion.
I'll be right back.
Okay. In conclusion, and then a comma after conclusion. Whoops. I ran out of room, so I got to come back down here. Baseball is what I would rather, I can squeeze rather in here. Rather, I ran out of room though, play. So as you can see here, I have a paragraph. That is what this is.
I forgot I do not have a pantry.
Oh, okay. This is what a paragraph should look like. Either this way or the way that I typed it up right here. So these are two different ways you could actually write or type your sentences today when you are talking about, I'm going to stop presenting and come back to you guys now. When you are talking about where you'd rather learn, if you'd rather learn at school or if you'd rather learn at home. So remember, what you turned in yesterday were the 4 squares. Today, you're taking those 4 squares and you're putting them in a paragraph just like I showed you, okay? Do you guys understand what you're going to be doing today with your writing? Okay. And I know I gave some of you some feedback for details. The details are for tomorrow. I was ahead of myself. But I want you to make sure you turn everything into a paragraph. Don't just leave them as sentences away from each other. Okay? And I don't want sentences. I don't want sentences that are just listed. Make sure that they do what mine did of being connected next to each other, okay? Does anyone have any questions about your writing for today?